Hey guys, what's up? Toss all time back to the Call of Duty video. And today, guys, give it a little update video about the Swizz K-31, this little bad boy right here. My last video that I made, what, like 2 months ago, maybe 2 months ago, a month ago, something like that, about how to level this thing up fast. This is gonna be the updated version of that video because, first of all, that video is all for PlayStation players only. You can't really do the zombies thing unless you have a PlayStation, because you can only play those like Nuketown, those like specific modes. You can only play those specific modes on a PlayStation. So if you don't have a PlayStation, obviously that video doesn't even make sense to anybody. So if you don't have a PlayStation, that video legit is like not helpful to you at all unless you want to play zombies. If you just want to play zombies, that's also a really good way to level it up. Like if you just got him, like if you legit just go to not league play. Like if you just had the zombies and you play like just regular Outbreak or Fire Base Z, those are really good ways to level it up. Or even like D Machine, one of the new zombie maps. Like D Machine, yeah, like all these maps, these are always really good ways to level it up. But if you don't have a PlayStation, you can't play on those like really small maps like Nuketown and all that. You can still level it up fast like this, but a few things have changed with the sniper as well. That actually makes it a little easier. How can I say this? A little easier to level it up and actually get the attachments that you need, right? So since they updated the snipers, what, like last month or yeah, I think it's probably been like a month now, right? Yeah, like a month. Yeah, it's probably been about a month now, and they since they added the flinch, if you guys don't know, they added flinch to sniper rifles. So in multiplayer, Warzone or whatever. So since they added the flinch, they actually have to make attachments that either counteracts it or actually helps out the flinch a little bit more. So what they did is they pretty much just changed the handle. The handle is the biggest thing that changed. So the handle is the biggest thing they changed since the last video, since the last update of the sniper rifles. So usually you would run the airborne elastic wrap, the last one right here. That's what you would usually run before they added the flinch and everything like that. But ever since they added the flinch, let me tell you, boys, this is not the best attachment to use. I'm gonna not the best one at all, not even a little bit, right? So this one gives you 25% flinch resistance, right? You don't need it. You guys you don't need flinch resistance. Of course, the flinch is gonna be, you're gonna notice it, right? You're gonna notice it. Obviously, if you put on like the jungle grip, it's gonna help it out. You get 67% flinch resistance. It's gonna help you out a bunch. Obviously, it's gonna help out, but the biggest thing that I've noticed is the ADS time, and it is a big difference. They changed the ADS time with the handles, so I don't even care about flinch. I don't use flinch. All my videos that you guys have seen recently, they've all been without any flinch, without flinch attachments, I should say, right? So legit run the serpent wrap. It gives 14%, and you're probably thinking 14%. That's not that much, but watch. The airborne last wrap gives only 6. That's a huge difference. I don't care what you say. That's a big difference. And then the jungle grip, if you want flinch resistance, go ahead. It only gives you 8. It's a little closer, obviously, to 14, but you don't need the flinch resistance, and you get the negative 11 from the negative 7 over here. You don't need it. You do not need the flinch resistance, because with a sniper rifle, if you don't kill them with the first shot, you're dead regardless half the time. So the flinch doesn't matter. They honestly made it easier for sniper rifles. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So run the serpent wrap. The ADS time, I promise you're gonna be like, old time. You're gonna call me and be like, old time. You're not wrong. The serpent wrap's the best thing. And you're probably wondering, old time, what the hell are you talking about? I thought this was how to level it up fast. I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that, right? So the whole point about it leveling up fast, you don't have to get all the way down to the airborne elastic wrap. And I'm pretty sure to get the airborne elastic wrap, you have to get it at least 1 or 2 levels before max, right? To get the airborne elastic wrap. But now, since the serpent wrap is the best one for the handle, legit, all you have to do is level it up to the serpent wrap and you're good. The airborne elastic wrap, don't use it. You don't need it. It's garbage. Don't use it, boys. Serpent wrap, that's all you need to do. Serpent wrap all the way home. In the underbarrel, I've been using the bruiser grip, and the bruiser grip, it's obviously not all the way at the bottom. It's the easier way to get. And if you don't have the bruiser grip, run the infiltrator. You want that movement speed, you want that running speed. Magazine, I legit have not been running a magazine on this gun. I've been running the, what's it called? Yeah, the steady aim laser. The steady aim laser, I don't know. I probably sound insane right now, but I'm telling you guys, throw on the steady aim laser, you're gonna be like, old time, you're not wrong. The steady aim laser is amazing. It's amazing, and you're probably thinking hip fire, actually, like, what, you're gonna be no-scoping everywhere? No. So when you're scoping in really fast, right, sometimes if you don't scope in all the way, it registers as a no-scope, right? If you don't scope in through your scope all the way and you shoot, sometimes it legit just recognizes it as a no-scope. So since that 30% hip fire actually is added onto whatever the goddamn the hip fire actually on this gun is, it makes it very, very good. So I can pretty much like legit slide to someone, slide right up to them, look up at them, shoot the gun, and I'll know it'll kill them like 99% of the time. Like, I'm confident enough that the steady aim laser will kill them without even aiming in. It's that good. Just steady aim laser, use the steady aim. It's a beaut. And of course, Raider stock, this is gonna be the number one thing that's gonna hurt you guys the most in trying to get, because it is the last thing. But honestly, the biggest thing with this guy is the sprint to fire time. So honestly, no stock is the best way to go if you haven't got Raider stock. And of course, the hardest thing to get on this gun is the Tiger team. This is pretty much the barrel that it's legit you're gonna wake up, it's gonna say good morning. You're not gonna get any hit markers anymore. This is the barrel that's gonna save your life, save your sanity, not make you go completely insane, not make you only play 5 games and then goddamn get off. Because if you don't have the Tiger team barrel, this thing is It's a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. It is honestly a pain in the ass, and it's hard to play with without the goddamn Tiger team. So I found a few better ways that are actually in multiplayer that are really pretty good at goddamn leveling up the sniper rifle, or leveling up the goddamn Swizz at least. Leveling up the Swizz is the #1 thing because you get those hit markers. Face off 6v6 is really good, and you're probably wondering, face off 6v6, you're like, it's like, what do you mean? Think about it, right? You go into a game and it's so close quarters that everybody doesn't have max health. Whenever you're playing face off, mostly everybody has semtex grenades, C4. They don't really have the stem shot because it's so close quarters. Nobody's gonna be stemming up. Like, hop into some 6v6. I guarantee you guys will be getting a lot less hit markers just for the fact that everybody's not gonna be at max HP. It's total shit show. The smaller maps you play on are gonna be the better. Nuketown obviously is a really good one too, but the face off maps are smaller than Nuketown. Jump in some face off maps. I'm telling you guys, you're not gonna be getting that many hit markers because people are gonna be low health to begin with. And I'll link like the other video, the part 1 or whatever that I made like months ago. I'll link that down below. If you don't have PlayStation, you don't get those zombie maps, so it doesn't really help you out. You could obviously play the zombie maps and play the other ones and play the original zombie stuff and level it up through there, but it'll take a little longer. It's not as fast. So honestly, jump into some face off, and I guarantee, yeah, like one of these maps, like domination. All right. Everybody's always screaming. God damn, I always forget to turn that thing on. So goddamn, whenever you join a lobby that it automatically mutes everybody, I need to turn it on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw on the, let's see, what barrel do we want? Fire rate, bullet velocity, Jesus Christ. Bullet velocity, damage, fire rate. We'll throw in the combat recon, just to show you guys that you're gonna get hit markers, but you're not gonna get that many hit markers. And another thing that I like about the Swizz K-31 a lot is the fact that it dinks. And you're probably wondering, it dinks? What do you mean it dinks? The headshot sound? Dink. This thing gets easy headshots. It's a headshot-inator. Especially since you don't have any flinch attachments, it's legit. Your gun fly, like if you do get hit and you miss, your gun flies all the way up to their head and bink right in the head. I'm telling you guys, those flinch attachments are not worth it. Not even a little bit. Now this is my first game on. We're not gonna talk about that hit marker. Alright. Oh. Wow, that guy was not very skilled. I'm telling you guys, the best thing to do is go for the head. It's the best thing to do. Like, obviously, you're gonna get hit markers. I've gotten a few hit markers, but even if you do get a hit marker like that, he was low health, right? He wasn't at max health right there. Some guy hit him, and he was lower health. That's kind of what you want to go for. You want to go for the... Or you go for the head. Or you go for the head. Obviously, the head is probably the best way to go. But if you do not have the goddamn attachments, just try to get him injured. Wait back a little bit and let your teammates push up a little bit. And then slowly kind of like right there. He was injured from his last fight with my teammate. So you kind of want to base it off that. Base it off, okay, it's probably like that guy was low right there. That guy's low. So all those guys were pretty much low right there. You could hit all of them. You see how everybody's kind of getting hit as I get goddamn smacked. You pretty much want to look out for that. Just a complete shit show where everybody has really low health. And obviously, double XP weekends are the #1 thing. They are like, if you have any tokens, throw them on with, yeah, it's the best thing to do. You want to obviously use this gun when you have any double XP tokens or any double XP weekends, because this thing is it takes so long to level it up. You need a what's it called? You need a token, or you need double XP weekend. It is too slow. All right, like this guy right here has full health. See right there, he was full health, but then he got injured by my teammate. It's stuff like that. You really, like, I'm telling you guys, these 6v6 maps help out a bunch for leveling up your guns. It's insane. But no, this map legit reminds me of a Metro from Battlefield 3. It's obviously not the same thing, but just like the vibes it gives. It's beautiful, beautiful stuff. I'm surprised they haven't made a Metro map. Like, that guy's just chilling right there. Got him with the Semtex. Got lucky with that guy. Sometimes you just gotta get lucky and shoot right above the chest and like right there. Obviously, like right there, that wasn't gonna happen. He's jumping around with a goddamn LMG like he's like he's the Rock or something. Goddamn huge swole. Got lucky with that one. See, some of them you just gotta get lucky with. Like that guy had low health. This guy does too. Ooh, that guy. Ooh, if I zoomed in quicker, I probably could have killed him. But that's what I'm telling you guys. If you guys, like, those two guys had really low health and I was able to kill them. You just gotta get really lucky, and it's super easy. It's super easy, boys. Sometimes you legit can't do anything. Sometimes you legit can't do anything and you're gonna die, and you just gotta take it. But 6v6 face-off is the best way to go, boys. I'm telling you guys. If you don't want to play zombies or get into any of that, run face-off 6v6. So yeah, that whole match I was using the combat recon, and we did pretty well. We got a lot of hit markers. I think we got like 3 or 4 hit markers, but I think we killed more people than we got hit markers that game, which is what you want. You want to kill more people, they get more hit markers. That's obviously what you want, because goddamn, the first time I was trying to level this thing up and I was in Nuketown and High, like all these bigger maps, like Standoff, all these bigger maps, it's so hard because they're not injured. They're so far away. They have full HP. Obviously, you're not going to get a 1-hit unless you hit him in the head or goddamn in the shoulder or something like that. So definitely the 6v6 helps out a lot. You're going to notice a huge difference until you get the goddamn Tiger team. Once you get the Tiger team, say la vie, go wherever you want, because you're a god at that point. You're a god. But thanks for watching, guys. I know this isn't usually my usual stuff, but I'm kind of, branching out to other things. Like gun classes, gun setup guides, Warzone videos. I'm branching out from prop hunt and other multiplayer stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below and a bunch of definitely recommend subscribe to miss any future videos, anything like that, and Yeah, that's Swizz K-31, boys. That's how you level it up the fastest, I think, is the face-off 66. It's the way to go if you don't have zombies on the PlayStation. It is the way to go. Oh, and one other thing. I just want to double back. Do not use the airborne elastic wrap. Do not use it. It's not worth it. The goddamn serpent wrap is way better. All right, that's it. That's all I need. All right. Peace, guys. Have a good one. Have a good one.